So here today, when we're looking at bean characteristics, one of the things that we're looking at is we can have a bush bean that branches out. We can also have a straight line bean that's fairly straight. If we get sunlight to the base of this plant, it is going to branch more. Some are going to branch easier than others. Obviously, it's going to be harder for these straight line beans genetically to branch out. But we did look at how can we induce more branching, and one of those is through a herbicide application that hits this top growing point and kind of reduces some of the dominance, or like in this case, a rolling scenario where we take a land roller over that early in the season and we hit that growing point and maybe damage it a little or rough it up a little bit, and then that releases it to the ability to branch out. So we can see here with our bush bean, and then we come in at that V1, V2 stage and we branch it out or we roll it, we do get a little bit more branching, all right? Not hugely significant because this bean was already branching out anyway, but we do see a little more branches and more nodes on those branches, and that's essentially what we're trying to do, a little bit shorter plant. But then we can take our straight line bean here, and then we can hit it with the roller at that same time, and we get significantly more branching here compared to our check, simply because this wasn't gonna branch out, and by knocking around that growing point, we get substantially more branches. So we'll follow this throughout the season all the way to yield, but the idea is that we have more branches here. Each of those branches has multiple nodes. Those nodes are all flowering right now. We have more places to stack pods on this plant because of the branches, and the hope is that by branching out, we get a little more sunlight interception. We close the row a little bit sooner than we would normally with this variety, and hopefully that translates to yield in the end.